Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Hasn't been a super exciting week so far, besides Bitcoin, but I wouldn't even call that much exciting, right? Because we've already kind of saw those levels hitting up to, retest that 48,000. So it's not exciting, right? Exciting would have been if we would have got through to 52 and it would have jumped all the way up to 55. That's what I wanted to see, but it didn't happen. Other than that, the market's been pretty slow. I had an idea with a new series. Basically, rate my trades or call bad traders or whatever. I don't know what the title's going to be yet, but we're just going to go over users that, the trade didn't go their way. And we'll kind of break it down to why it didn't go their way and how they could have resolved that issue. And of course, we're going to use the algorithms to find those issues because those things are way more accurate than most indicators out there publicly. So I think it's going to be fun. I might do those every Friday. Probably post them at night. That way you guys can watch them and maybe get some activity in the chat of what you guys thought and whatnot. So let's take a look at SPY. Or do you guys want to take a look at Bitcoin? You want to take a look at Bitcoin? All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin, of course, reacting with the market right now, currently. But you can see where the bounce was way down here, right? This was on the 13th. There's that 80% rule on the bands. Same process again, guys. So 80% rule, you can see it was trying to get over the VWAP, and eventually it did, right? And then it got over a bigger VWAP, which is testing right now. So if it breaks below, I would say 47,553, then we might see, a retest of 46,000, and it could even go lower, right? All the way down to 44,000 again. However, if it stays above this, we're going to see another test at 50,000. So that's currently what I see for Bitcoin. We kind of missed the jump on it. Obviously, if you were using the algorithms, you might have saw it first. But yeah, solid over 48. I would say 48.5 would probably be a safer entry. So, just food for thought. Excuse my getting messages right now. Take a look at SPY. So, SPY hasn't been doing much either. It's been getting people excited that there's really real activity when it jumps up like this. Guys, this is bots. Literally, all it is, it's bots, and it's triggering some institutions that have a little bit more money. But this isn't like big money playing right now. This is not like federal money. Okay? You guys should know the difference by now. So we're in a range. And this happens a lot with any ticker securities. This is what happens. Sometimes the bots can trigger, a more influx in price action, which will bring more people out of the woodworks to play it. But it's still not the big players yet, right? The big players, in my opinion, they're going to be playing up here at this 49,000 again, right? So if we can get above 49,000, then I could say we could probably get back into the track to go back up to 454, 455 is levels I'm looking at. Now, if this thing does want to keep going down, we got a little bit of support down here at 46, right? And I'm just saying 46 instead of saying 446. But if you're looking at the chart, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, and if it breaks that, then we might hit that 439 range. So it really it depends on how the market's going to react today, honestly. Because they're going to definitely have to react, though. They can't have all these red days. That's when corrections usually can take place. Either a consecutive, just lots of green days, you'll see a pullback happen, or red days can make a correction happen, right? A correction sometimes happens when it's already in an over or sideways movement, right? If it's in the consolidation, whatnot, kind of dead center in the middle of the price, that can sometimes tilt a correction. Okay, so those are things I'm kind of paying attention to right now as we're playing with this particular level here on the lower chart. So those are your levels for SPY. I don't want to go over VIX quite yet because VIX isn't really moving that much either. So Zoom kind of caught my attention. It's definitely oversold, so it has a high chance of going up. I would like to see maybe get over 181 first. And if we can break 181, we got room, right? So think of it like this. Yes, it's a downtrend, right? I see that. But if this breaks over, right, the price is going to gravitate to the next level. Okay, they're going to push it up to the next level. Now I could do something like this where it goes up, it pushes to that level, and then it goes back down, and it goes lower than before, right? But we could still make a little bit of profit through here if we wanted to, right? And not a little bit, that's quite a bit. If it holds, steady and slow, we might capture it this morning. We'll just have to see how it plays out. It could move really fast and even try to push up higher than that, right up to 300. So those are levels I'm looking at for Zoom. Let's see what key supports are. Keep saying elements for some reason today. 276, 277. All right, if it breaks 277, then we're going to see maybe 268, and it just keeps going lower, right? Because we're still in a downtrend. This will confirm a reversal confirmation. I'm actually going to put this pretty high, guys. I'm not messing around with Zoom anymore. We're going to go pretty high. 314, 315. That's where I see that's when we will see a pivotal reversal happen. And maybe the bulls will start getting interested, and we'll start moving up and trying to get back up to 400 for Zoom. Okay. So Dick's Sporting Goods also on my radar today because it is testing one of my lines that I've had for a long time. And it really just depends if we can get enough volatile price action happening to push this up today, right? It's been consolidating for a while on this 10-minute chart. And if it does stay above this 133.28, 133.30, then we could see 150. Okay, that's just where the price is gravitating. Both of my indicators are saying that we are bullish for now. So a squeeze is going to happen through here on the NESI. You see on this lower trend momentum, we have an uptrend going, meaning the price is still wanting to go up, right? The trend's not over yet. So let's see if we can break over this 134, right? And if we break over 134, we're going to see a big burst of price action happen. So that's what I'm watching. Now, of course, if it goes below 131, we're done with Dick's. What? Oh my God, I'm too young for this. All right. So, yeah, if that happens, then, don't play with Dick's. Oh boy. All right. So, Uber, I don't know if I want to talk about Uber right now. SQ. Yeah. So Square. Yeah, it was in the lower bands. It held on that 241. I mentioned it in chat. Guys, you got to pay attention when I'm talking about things, because obviously I've been doing this a long time. I'm not saying like for an ego, but I've been reading the algorithms for a long time. So I know how I see the patterns. I know what usual the patterns for a buy is, and Square was definitely a buy. So 240 was the bounce, 241 was the hold. If we can get above this 249, 250, get a little VWAP sentiment going through, then we can hit that maybe 260. I'm thinking 260 this week. So pay close attention. I do see a little sell at this 253, noted, right? Anytime you see a sell like this off NESI, note it, right? Just know that 253 was an area, or yeah, but 252, 253 was an area of resistance, right? So if we break that, it's going to go even higher and get us closer to that 260 range. So today I like SQ. I don't know. You could go with an older support if you can find one. Yeah, we could go maybe 245. That would work. And if it, or you know what, 244. If it breaks 244, I think SQ is done. All right. BYND hit my radar as well, and obviously you guys see why. Now, when the NESI does this, right, and it shoots a line down here, it's following price action, right? It's following the volatile movement that just happened, right? So this doesn't mean that this is a bounce. This could keep dropping. Okay, it's very important you guys understand the differences because it's already been dropping. Okay, this is just a level that's interesting because if it holds above this level, this might be a level that we could get a very cheap call in for maybe next week, right? I'm not saying this week because it could be volatile still in this area, but just food for thought. We're getting real close to that 80%, guys. This is what I talk about, that 80% range. We're right on it. So that 107.49, that's where we're taking. I would say if we go below this 106.39, then we'll see 100, and yeah, BYND won't be looking good, and it's been in a downtrend. Okay, same thing with Zoom. That we're going to play the same role with BYND. Take profit all the way up to like 117, 120 around there. If it breaks above that, then we're in a reversal. I think the whole market would be reversing at that time if we see the price jumping about beyond, you get it, the pun, this little middle VWAP section right here. Okay, I need to come up with better names, honestly, but then we could see 131 and go up to like 150 or whatever, right, in the future. So that's what I'm looking at for BYND. And I just wanted to point out Corsair real quick, guys. I got into this entry when it was at $25. Okay, we re-entered it at 25, and again, this is why it's very pivotal to pay attention to when the price gets into those levels that are 80% on the bands, right? Even better if you can get onto the green. And you can see we've been holding this for a bit right now, but there was that level at 25. If you can't see that, let me pop that up for you guys. 25 here. This is where it bounced. Got some bullish sentiment. Passed through that level that I'm talking about. It hit that resistance at $30. Retested at 27. 27's been like a pretty decent support for it. And I would say if we can get through this 30, then we're going to break new levels for Corsair. So Corsair's, it's already been a $5 mover for me. So I'm pretty happy with that. Next one I want to look at is Guess. I guess we're bringing the 80s back. I don't know. There's no innovations. We're bringing Matrix back. Probably have Jaws back. I guess Back to the Future was true because we're bringing all these movies that should have died and put in a vault, and these new writers that are coming out should be coming out with some new hits, but they're not. So here we are. Guess, it's possible, right? There is a little bit of a dip area through here at this $21 range. If it wants to test that, it would be breaking lower than the previous low, which indicates that it still wants to drop and maybe, that $19 range. But this is an easier move, guys, because it's not moving a lot. Okay. So it's a safer move, definitely long term. If you want to be really safe, play it over 22, right? Play it over like 22.5 or something like that. That would be a safer move. Or, if you can, if it holds above this price, let me see how it looks on the. Okay, there's a sell right there. All right. See, Nesty will correct me quick. So $22 right now, it's holding above. I would say if it breaks above this 22.20, like I said, 22.5 around there, then maybe we can see, trying to work its way back up to 25, 26 by the end. Well, at least by midweek, and then maybe 30 by the end of the week next week. I gotta look at Tesla because you guys always need to look at Tesla. So holding support at 250, good. Okay, so Tesla doesn't look too bad. There was a little sell-off here at 260. Okay, nasty drop for anyone that got caught in that. Now, where are we going? Okay, so we're getting tight. We're getting tight in these red bands again. And if we can hold above this 752, the next level would be 770. And then we'll be getting closer to our $800 mark. I'm hoping by the end of the month, honestly. I think we can hit it. So, now if it does break, we have to look at both sides all the time in the market. If it does break, I would say the 250 again. Then we might be going back down to 230, 220, or 720, 725, something around there. All right. That's it. Appreciate the feedback on the algorithms. And the reason why we did that is because I'm really thinking about getting rid of ᶦ�ᵉ, which is good, right? Because we don't use it. And it's, there's something else I can put that's more valuable than ᶦ�ᵉ in the future. The other thing too was the feedback with these videos. I appreciate that because it does take a lot of motivation and a lot of time in my mornings to get these videos prepped and ready for you guys to watch. So it's motivation to keep pushing forward with these videos, and that's what I'm going to do. All right, guys. Well, we'll see if I do that new series this Friday or not. And you guys have a good day. Peace. Like, share, and subscribe.